morning. Hello everybody. Welcome to my channel. My name is Chrissy and today I'm going to be giving you a prediction reading for the 28th of July. Now, if you are new here, please subscribe, hit those like buttons, guys, and please feel free to comment down below. We know YouTube does play around with my comments a lot. Sometimes I get them 6 months later, sometimes up to a year, but I do get them eventually. So, you know, any that I can get to and find, I certainly try and get back to you within a day or two if I can find the comments. So apologies if you don't hear back from me. It's just I haven't seen your comment because I comment back to pretty much everyone on my channel because we've built a little community here of like-minded people. The first thing I just wanted to mention is that a lot of us are still struggling with our ailments. Now, I've been sharing my experience about my knee, my back, my neck, pretty much everything, where a lot of us are suffering this pain in our bodies at the moment, which almost seems invisible. I know, Taffy, you were saying your foot issues. No one can seem to get to the bottom of them. I know, Jen, you and I both have bad knees. Louise, you're struggling. So many of us are struggling out there. It's craziness. And no one seems to be able to get to the bottom of it. Nothing shows up on our MRIs, scans. Sorry, guys. It's a tiring process, this, isn't it? Because your body's constantly fighting that pain. And MRIs, this kind of thing, nothing's showing up. So it's almost like it's invisible, isn't it? It's very strange. I can't explain it. I've got no answers, guys. I'm heading off to the chiropractor next. My good chiropractor lives down the coast, so I booked into him to see if he can clack me back into shape. Oh, I know acupuncture can work for some people too, can't it? So don't know what's going on. Anyway, and I know a lot of you have given me great suggestions. Thank you for all of your input too with the turmeric and lots of other suggestions as well. I do appreciate it. And I have tried a lot of these things actually. I don't know. I don't even know what's happening. I'm sure a lot of you guys don't either. The other thing I wanted to just mention is thanks, guys, for sharing all your doggy and cat names. It's really cute. I think it's fun to hear what other people's names are. Karen, you were saying you've never had a doggy, but you had some great cat names, and you had Mikey. That's so cute. And Baby and Scattergood. Scattergood's so original, isn't it? And I thought it was interesting, Karen, how you were saying how you, we were talking about losing friends, like how we lost a lot of friends during the jab wheel and all that, but you were telling me that you didn't really lose any through that, but you lost them over the Trump event. I never even, that Trump event, boy, that's tiring. That Trump event, I'm not surprised you lost friends over that. That would have caused a great divide in America. Again, conquer and divide, isn't it? That's what they want. They're still pushing the Trump thing, even though over here we know that Hunter Biden's being called out on all his corruption and lies. But now again, there's of course something else coming back at Trump. It's like this game of tennis, isn't it? Let's go for Biden. Let's go for Trump. Let's go for Biden. Let's go for Trump. Oh, it's nuts. So hopefully one day something catches up with the Bidens. Nothing ever seems to come of anything, does it? But they just keep going after Trump. So I can actually see, dribbling, sorry, I can actually see how that would cause division, great division. People are very strong in their beliefs and especially politically. And I think Trump's one of those people, sorry guys, a bit chilly here. I think Trump's one of those people that you either love him or you hate him. It's kind of like there's not much in between, is there? And I also wanted to just mention McKay Patterson. You were telling me about your relative's quote, which I think is just so spot on. Nothing good comes out of Canberra. That's a brilliant quote. And anyone who lives in Australia understands what that means, because Canberra is our capital city in Australia. And that's where they meet and have parliament. That's where all the parliamentarians come together in Canberra. So nothing good comes out of Canberra. We know. So great quote. I do agree with your relative. And another one, Pam, you mentioned some of your cat names. Was it Sabu? Sabu? I hope that's how you say it. And Bugsy Malone. Oh, that's so cute. Bugsy Malone. I mean, you can get as creative as you want with your pets. My dogs were actually called Tank and Coco before we rescued them. Sophie was Coco and Sprocket was Tank. He is a big tank, isn't he? He doesn't respond to it anymore, though. The RSPCA Rescue Centre renamed them, Sophie and Sprocket. So that's the names they came with, which is probably good that they started afresh. Now, I personally, guys, I don't want to bore you, but I have had lots of cats. It got me thinking about all the pets I've owned over my lifetime. And I've had many, many cats. I'm a bit of a dewdrop-in when it comes to cats. I've rescued a lot of feral wandering cats, especially tomcats and things like this. And I thought I'd just let you all know some of the names of all the cats I've rescued and had from a child. I had Fred, tomcat, Popeye, Charlie, Buttons, Spider, who / Piggy became Piggy because she is the one that died recently. They had the thyroid problem and she got really fat, so we ended up calling her Piggy, was like her nickname. Felix, Oscar, Frankie, Lily, Joe, Bunter. How's Bunter? My husband thought of that one. He was a big black and white tomcat. He was so cute. And Sebastian was another tomcat. Socks and Gingy. Oh, how many is that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14 cats. That's over my lifetime, guys. Oh my God. And dogs, I've had, my dog names were Caesar, Jake, Fudge, Sam, Sprocket, and Sophie. So I've had 6 dogs in my life as well. So I'm a bit of a pet person, guys. So I totally get it. So thanks for sending in your names. I think it's really cute that we share little names because they are a part of our journey. They're like family members, aren't they? We often talk about that here. Sue with Casper. They're family members. And when you lose them, it's very, very sad. And they all have their own unique personality, even the cats, don't they? All right, enough of the names and everything. Let's get on with the reading and see what comes up for today. God, I'm getting this saying journey backwards, and I'm getting like a paradox walk. Paradox meaning going back. This is where we're at. See, this is why I think we're at the shift in this awakening, because it's like we're going backwards, but we're moving forwards. This is weird, isn't it? And this is the illusion that they're all creating at the moment, is that we're going backwards, meaning we're all financially being taken down, our lives are turning to garbage and just collapsing, but we're actually moving forward. Again, it's that when things collapse, they can only move forward because there's no further down that you can go. It's like when you hit those dark, deep depths of depression or despair or suicidal thoughts. There's no other way out but to crawl your way out and like sort of head towards the light. So I am getting that. Even though it feels like we're going backwards, we're actually going forwards. I'm going to leave my video. I've got a video on paradox walking. Sometimes when you do a paradox walk, it can switch your mind into gear. What you do is you actually walk forward with your eyes closed, and then you walk backwards with your no, in your mind, you imagine that you're walking backwards when you're walking forwards, and then you reverse it. So you walk backwards and think you're walking forward in your head. It tricks your mind and it helps you to start to... Actually, that's a tool we can use, guys, for this pains in our body and the energy. I might do that myself today, do a paradox walk to help unlock some of this stagnant energy that we might be carrying in our bodies. So even though it feels like we're going backwards, we're doing a backwards journey, we're actually moving forwards. And this is globally. This is everybody, not just people who are awake. This is everybody, the people waking up, us. Things feel very bad, but they're actually creating good. Interesting. I guess it is, because the worse things get, the more people look and the more people wake up and they see the truth. So it is a good thing. Things are emerging. When you reverse, then you can emerge. That's just what I'm getting. All right. God, I'm getting all this imagery around chains. Like the chains are linked. We got that song by Fleetwood Mac, Never Break the Chains, the other day. Now I'm getting that song by, is it Natalie Imbruglia? Oh, no, not Natalie Imbruglia. God, Tina Arena. Sorry, guys, she's an Aussie singer. And it's that I'm in chains. She's got a really big voice. I'm in chains. You'd know the song. It's a pretty big hit. I'd say worldwide too. You'd know it. You look it up anyway, but it's I'm in chains, meaning people feel, probably not us because we broke out of the chains a long time ago. This is a connection probably to government and being chained down by your government. This is the people waking up. They feel like they're in chains, like they're that, it's that trapped energy of being chained down to something, chained down to the narrative, but they don't know about it all, see? That's what you got to remember. So I'm getting just this chained down energy. And also they're showing me the anchoring, like the chain of the anchor off a boat. So when the boat's floating on top, the anchor, you drop anchor and then you're tied to the past. I always talk about that, how we've had to release a lot of our, cut the ties with the anchor because we don't want to stay anchored to the past. So we chose to move on. We disconnected the chain, I suppose you could say. But these people now are having to work out, this is people waking up, sleepwalkers, people who have taken their bubble denial suits off about the truth. They're starting to have to disconnect and cut the chain and release it so they can just flow now in their little dingy rubber boats or whatever you want to call it. They can float in their little boats. Just getting that. They need to cut the ties, cut the chain, cut the cord. There's so many sayings around that, isn't there? Like cutting the baby cord. Cut the cord in order to move forward. Otherwise, it's going to keep dragging them back. We're getting that image again, journey back. It's going to keep dragging them back, the emotions, the old feelings, the hurts, the pains from the past. See, we've learned to move through that. Yes, I agree. We've got subconscious pains in our body that we aren't aware of, that are buried so deep. We have to keep moving through them and keep moving forward. But we're working on that, aren't we, guys? We're trying to come up with the tools of how to go about doing that. God, they're giving me that time machine car again out of Back to the Future. Is it Mandalorian? Sure, it's called Mandalorian. That's what they're giving me. We've got to kind of hop in the time machine now and protect ourselves and take ourselves to a safer zone. A safer zone. We can't afford to be dragged down, hindered, have our lives destroyed by other people. We have to get in the DeLorean and take off and move forward now. This is a really crucial part of our awakening journey, guys. We've got to move forward. Hey, did you guys also see about the whistleblowers for the, oh yes, the very, very interesting, like alien information that's coming out? It's so interesting in obviously America. There's a few whistleblowers coming out and they're a bit scared for their life because you know how you're not allowed to talk about these things. But they're talking about the extraterrestrials and how they've sighted them and it's normal for a lot of these Air Force people and how they've actually seen the bodies. And it's really fascinating. Oh, yes, all being normalized now. They're probably walking among us and have for many, many years. Like they actually talk about the Egyptians and all that already had it on their hieroglyphics and that. We always knew that UFOs existed. Oh, yes, just another conspiracy that seems to be rising to the surface and coming into fruition as the truth. Oh, God. When are people going to believe or realise that conspiracies are actually the truth? That's what makes me laugh. So anyway, there's a lot of this normalising of the UFOs, just like we predicted. We predicted that about 6 months ago. There was going to be more talk about this, more normalising of the old. We know there's more to this earth than just us here. I mean, they're probably walking amongst it. We'd have no idea. We'd have no idea. You can't have that many encounters for it not to be something out there going on. It's very interesting, though, isn't it, to listen to them talk? Maybe go check out some of those videos. I'll try and post one to my Facebook page, guys, because it is interesting. Interesting to find out the truth. Maybe people will realise they've been lied to for other things, perhaps. We could only wish, couldn't we? All right, let's keep going. I'm getting London and this is UK, England. I'm getting that Sushi's got the stream flowing again. Sushi, they're showing me there, London. Is it the Thames in London? Anyway, I'm getting the River Thames. I think it is, isn't it? there's flow again. He's got things flowing again. It's a false illusion. He's trying to make life easy again. I did say he was going to try and bring a bit of relief to the people and help with the cause of the financial. I mean, how can they not see that every financial aspect of their life, every aspect of their life actually, is changing, not just financial. Look at all the renewable stuff that's going on. But I am getting that Sushi's trying to bring better flow. But whenever I see what the guides are saying to me, whenever there's flow, it's separation as well. So they're showing me like both sides of the river, but these people are separated from these people. And that's just an image of division. So I would be feeling in London, England, UK, there's a lot of division going on and things are moving fast. When you're getting this Sushi's got the flow, that means the river's moving too fast for people to like cross it, or for anyone to even ride a little boat to the other side to save themselves. Like, this is what I'm getting. But it's also implying that there's an enormous amount of division in the UK, England and London. I'm just getting that. And division in society. And it's not just division in race. It'll be division in the trans movement. Just the whole LGBTQ. Oh, God, it's nuts. It's complete nuts. Did you see the video I posted yesterday? I think I told you guys about it, to go and check it out, about a rugby union game in Canada. And there's a guy who is playing in the girls' team, of course, because Trudeau's right into it, isn't he? He thinks it's great. And he's just a bloke who represents as a female. So he represents as a woman. He's not a woman. He's completely a male. But he's allowed to play in the women just because he wants to be represented. He wants to represent himself as a woman and be recognised as a woman. And now they're stretching off all the players from the opposition because he keeps injuring them all. They're all going to hospital in the ambulances. And how is this going? How is this even happening, guys? And when they interviewed all the young ones around them that were on his team, they were brainwashed. They were in a mass psychosis, guys. They were saying freedom for all and, protect every human. And, it was complete insanity. They were completely brainwashed that was normal for a massive guy. And he goes in the change rooms with them and everything. Complete madness. And they showed the rebel guy that was interviewing the rugby union team. He went up to they called the police to get rid of him, the rebel interviewer. It's just nuts, isn't it? The real people that tell the real media stories, rebel news. And he said to the cop, well, how come the transgenders are allowed to walk around like nude in their parades and everything? And he said, I don't know. And the cop didn't even know how to answer it, because it's just the biggest joke. It honestly is. It's just getting laughable. Trudeau's just, it's absolute insanity, isn't it? Anyway, that's the UK. You've got a lot of division going on. Lots and lots and lots. And it's not just around race. It's about everything. It's human rights issues, as we know. Oh, God. Cultural wars, I'm getting. We know that's happening here with the Indigenous trying to take over everything with their voice to Parliament, which is going to just, oh, my goodness me. Anyway, enough of that. Let's see what else we've got today. That just causes me frustration, that whole just nonsensical stuff. Oh, my goodness. God, I'm getting this. We've had it before a long, long, long time ago. I'm getting that show, The Wonder Years. Do you remember The Wonder Years of that little boy? And he was always wondering and thinking and wondering about his life. And he was always daydreaming and off in La La Land. Well, that's us. We've got to start getting into that mind of a child again and start to see the wonderful world around us. This is what the guides keep saying. We've got to keep looking. We've got to keep creating. We've got to keep getting visions of what we want ahead. This is an area that we're really struggling with, isn't it, guys? We're really struggling to sort of know what direction to take. How do we go about moving forward? Because we don't want to be held back. We cannot afford to be held back. We have to keep moving forward to those next levels. Even if that means leaving people behind, then so be it. We just leave people behind. And you'll vibrate with a different tribe, which is what happened pretty much on my channel. We've all vibrated together. We've all had our own individual experiences globally, but we've all managed to sort of find each other vibrationally here on my channel. So we have to keep doing that. We have to keep being like that show, The Wonder Years. Just thinking, daydreaming. It's like daydreaming. That's what it's like. That's how anything becomes reality, isn't it? You get a vision, you put your thoughts on it, and then you paint a picture in your mind, and you can create that. That's why I get us doing a bit of manifesting, guys, because if you can create small things, then you can manage to create much larger things and experiences that feel good in your life as well. Because it gives you a bit of joy. Like when I found my feather near the bin the other day, I was like, oh, yay! Like it actually gave me a little upper because I was like, oh God, I can show all the guys on my channel now that I finally found my feather a week later or whatever. But, you know, that's like a huge achievement, isn't it? I mean, how many people out there, not you guys, because I know you guys are aware of how manifesting and that works, but a lot of people just walk around blindly in life with their blinkers on. If you told them to look for a feather, they'll think you're a complete mad idiot, wouldn't they? They would. They would think, why? What? And that's if they're asleep, that is. All right, let's keep going and see if there's anything else. Gosh, they're giving me the word midnight. And when I think of midnight, I think of the clock ticking past 12. Like, you know when the clock clicks onto 12? That to me is midnight. And it's this, the guides are saying it's the switcheroo from day to night. Is this, oh, it's beautiful parrots outside just landed on the roof, bright, beautiful red and green. Lovely. Yeah, the day turns into night. Oh, see, they're giving me that Doors song again. When the day turns into night, night becomes a day. Try to run, try to hide. Oh, it's that break on through to the other side. We're breaking through. The shift is happening, guys. I think we're right in the middle of it. We talk about being in the eye of the needle, the eye of the storm. Bashar talks about that a lot. If you haven't checked out Bashar, go check out his channel. He's a channeler and he's absolutely brilliant at putting things into sort of layman terms. I think he is supposed to be an extraterrestrial, isn't he? Some sort of alien from outer space. But I love listening to Bashar. He keeps it real, you know. He's very interesting. So I am getting that. So break on through to the other side, which we are. So I believe this is what the messages I'm getting. We are breaking through to the other side. So keep going, guys. Stay strong. There's more people coming with us now than there was before. Because people don't want it all. They don't want it. And the minute they figure it all out, it's like my husband's brother that I always tell you about, how he rings us up and we put him on speaker and have a giggle because he blows up about the WEF and the WHO and the K Schwab and all this stuff that he's uncovered in his little investigation on his crime investigation board that I've always talked about. You know, how's this Bill Gates linked to this, and how's Elbow and Sushi and Macron and Trudeau and Hippo and like all, oh, not to forget Biden, all these people interconnected, and who are they working for? And see, people are doing their own investigations. We don't even have to worry about it now, guys. We just sit back and let it all unfold. How about we do some cards, guys, now? I bought my unicorns. Let's do some unicorn cards. Let's see where we're up to. Break on through to the other side. Very interesting by the Doors. We got that the other day, didn't we? We are in the shift. We really are. We are in the shift. Oh, my cards are all different ways around. Sorry, guys. You know how organised I can be. Very professional turnout here on Chrissy Fitzgerald Psychic Life Coach page. Me and the doggos are very professional. Oh, Sophie's looking. Hey. Oh, my goodness, my dogs. All right, let's see what we get. We're on the turn. We really are, guys. We're in the eye of the storm. We're in the still part of the storm. Openings. A new door is opening for you. Well, that fits appropriately. Look at the unicorn. Oh, look at the key too. We've got the key. So we're able to open things because we've got the key. A new door is opening for you. That sounds interesting. We always love a new door opening. We like new chapters in our Journey to Terabella book. After escaping Clown World, you've got to write a whole new lot of books for the future, haven't you? Open the door to the kingdom of heaven, the Christ. It's all about doors and openings. Look at that. Open the door to the kingdom of heaven, the Christ. That's really about your own energy and being divinely guided. Look at the unicorns guiding along. And the cherubs in the top corners as well. The music, the trumpet, the harp. Listen to your guidance. The doors are opening for us. Let's see what else we get. Oh, gosh. Dogs are tired today, aren't they? Oh, God. Sorry, guys. I've got cards flipping and flopping. Here we go. This went sideways. Service with an open heart is a key to satisfaction. Oh, dear. Is this about our ailments, guys, in a wheelchair? What the hell? Service. See, maybe that's what's currently going on, though. Maybe we are of service to others. Look at the unicorn guiding in the background and the guy's needing a bloody nurse to wheel him around, which does remind me of how a lot of us have not been able to walk, our ankles, backs, necks, blah, blah, blah. We felt a little bit crippled. That's the word I've used a few times to my hubby. Service with an open heart is a key to satisfaction. And really what they're saying too is helping others as well. And I think what we don't realise, guys, is by being the awake ones early, that's actually helped others to wake up. Because it's just been a slow process and there's always that lag period is what I say. But they're finally waking up. They're never going to tell us that they are, but because I always say they're going to pretend they already knew, but they didn't know. Let's pull a Queen of the Moon Oracle today as well. Wow, very interesting. So shining that light, planting those seeds has been of service to others. Oh, here we go. Attraction. Something we work on all the time. Law of attraction. Sitting contemplating what you really want. Supermoon. When I think of a supermoon, that brings lots of power and kind of energy, doesn't it, a supermoon? But attraction, I believe attraction is really a frequency and a vibration that allows things into your... It's when you don't have your guard up. It's when you release things, when you don't push things away with your resistance, that you attract things into your life. You attract things also, I believe, at the time that you need them. Look at all of us finding each other. You know, we chat to each other here. It's been fantastic. A lot of us were lost after the jab wheel experience. It was pretty bad, wasn't it? Ah, resistance. Interesting. Resistance. See, the clenched fist, too tight. Things are still trying to grow, though. So you've got to release the resistance in order for things to open up and to flourish. See, they're wanting to. So we've got to continue. Oh, look at the eagle soaring in the background there. I'm presuming that's an eagle. And the greenery, earth yourself. Nature's going to help you to keep that resistance down, guys. That's what I'm also getting from that card. Keep getting out in nature. Keep grounding yourself. Walk on the grass. Dig in the soil. Do your veggies, your plants, anything. Just go for a bushwalk. Go for a swim at the beach. All those kind of things that we're currently doing at the moment. I'm in winter, but I still get out in my garden. You know, me and the doggos, we love being out when the sun shines. I love listening to the birds. That's another thing. Because you're focused on other things, it relieves that resistance in your body, doesn't it, guys? It's so good. All right, I've just got a couple of cards twisted the wrong way. Hang on, it's annoying me. Okay, let's do the last shuffle. Interesting, isn't it? I'll have to give you something else to manifest. Hey, guys, we've got to keep practicing. Well, I'll have to come up with something. Oh, what have we got? Abundance. Oh, look at this card. How magic is that card? Look at that. All the autumn leaves, protection, all the animals. Look at the stags. We've got the squirrels. We were talking about squirrels the other day. Was it Mafro? You got the bear instead of the squirrel on your doorstep with the nuts. We've got the fox energy. Look at all the earth energy around our head. Of course, they've got to come down on the ground. The mushrooms growing. That's a healthy, anywhere there's mushrooms is a good sign of a very healthy garden and trees, don't they say? If mushrooms are growing at the bottom of your garden or your trees, bit fairy-like as well, Louise. We love a good mushroom. But look at how healthy her brain's, very obviously in a really healthy state. All the animals are looking up. We've got the wild boar, the animals looking up. What a beautiful card. Abundance. So we do have abundance, guys. You can have abundance in anything. It can be abundance in energy, abundance in wisdom. We often talk about that, don't we? Having wisdom, because physically we're not so great at the moment. We're like the old guy in the wheelchair a little bit there, aren't we? But there's still things we can do. What's that card? Service with an open heart is the key to satisfaction. Interesting. So let's pull an angel card to close with today, guys. You want to put your energy on these guys, and I'll give them a quick shuffle. That's the dog snoring. So tired today. They really are. Whoa. That was quick, you guys. Transformation. Through the great love that holds you in its embrace, you are moment by moment transforming to ever greater light, ever greater oneness, and ever greater wisdom. Oh, beautiful. Hang on, I'll go back a bit. Oh, that's beautiful, isn't it? It is about the wisdom. Oh, and that's probably what we're sharing too, is a lot of our wisdom, the things we've learnt over time. Let me see if there's anything to close with today, guys. Sorry, Spocket and Sophie are cleaning. Or Sophie is. Sophie. Oh, my dog, she's under the chair now. Sophie, what are you doing? Spocket's wrecked. Have a look at him there. He's tired. He's so tired, Spocket. Oh, sweetie. All right, let's see if there's something to close with today. Oh, Soph. I've got to let her through. Sorry, guys. Go on. Go in. Walk. Oh, my goodness. It won't be long. Sit. Come on. I'm getting that Bryan Adams song. I'm sure it's Bryan Adams. Everything I do for you. I'm just getting that song. I share the music with you guys because sometimes it might mean something to you, or sometimes there's meaning in the words of the music. So I just tell you whatever's coming through. Let me see if there's anything more. Oh, give me a heap of Michael Jackson songs. Hang on. Oh, they're absolutely giving me everything. They're giving me Michael Jackson. They're giving me George Michael. They're giving me everything. Wait on a sec, guys. Wait on. I'll see if I can narrow all this down. Sometimes the music gets a little chaotic at the end. Oh, I'm getting that song from Shrek, I'm a Believer. We've had that a few times. I'm a believer, I wouldn't leave her if I tried to do. When I saw her face, That's it. And that's also sung by the Monkeys, isn't it? I love that song. It's so cool. A few different good versions of that one. I'm a believer. We believe in our own truth. That's what we believe in. All right. Let's see if there's anything more. Oh, sometimes the music, I'm getting that song again, which we love, is you gotta fight for your rights to party. I don't know who sings it. It's not Foo Fighters, is it? I don't know who, no, it's not. I don't know who sings it though. You gotta fight for your right to party. That's such a cool song. It's very 80s, isn't it? I'm getting that song. Let me see if there's one more today, because I've just had a weird song day today, haven't I? Sometimes you wonder where they dig these old songs up from. The archive, the music archives, the Guides Music Archives. God, I'm getting, of course, oh my God, the Guides. I said yesterday they were cheeky and they were talking about the cricket over in UK, England. Well, today they're giving me that song by Sherbet. How's that? How's that? You messed about, I caught you out. How's that? Now that you found where you're at, it's goodbye. Well, how's that? It's goodbye. I love that song. I love Sherbet though. My sister and I used to play Sherbet. Remember Daryl Braithwaite? Oh my God, we had the crush on Sherbet. Oh, she loved Garth Porter and Sherbet were huge. They're an Aussie band. I'm sure that you know them overseas though. So I'm going to leave you with the song, How's That? Relating to the cricket over there. I think the cricket's continuing. The Ashes isn't, even though we got the urn. I think it still continues. I'm not quite sure how it all goes. But anyway, I'm getting the song, How's That? And that's what I'm going to leave you with. So go play the song, How's That by Sherbet today. It's such an awesome song. I love it. It reminds me of the cricket and like Shane Warne and all that sort of stuff. All right, I'll leave you with some memories today. Take care, everyone. I'll say goodbye from me and the doggos. Bye, Spock. You going to say goodbye? Spocky, say goodbye. Oh, they're so sleepy. There they are. You going to say goodbye? Yeah, I'm tired. Oh, he's doing the big sad face. It gets him a lot of attention, doesn't it? And Sophie's here. Sophie, you going to say goodbye? Say goodbye to everybody. Where are you? There she is. Sorry, guys. Just to make you dizzy at the end and have my thumb in it all. All right, I'll say goodbye from Australia. Have a wonderful day and a great weekend, and I'll talk to you very soon. Bye, everyone. Bye.